Hey, what's up, guys? This is Michael. I hope you are doing well. You know, I'm a little pissed off right now, and I'm going to tell you why. Apparently, I found out the quickest way to get banned from a gun department from a store. Now, this store in particular, I have spent well over tens of thousands of dollars over the years. Wouldn't doubt if it was pushing 100K over the years. I have bought several weapons, and even I bought a 20 gauge shotgun last month, but this month I wanted to get a 12 gauge. Now, interesting enough, this 12 gauge was marked from, it's a 6-round pump action, pretty good ratings actually, 12 gauge. It was marked down from $200 to 89 bucks. So I'm like, heck yes. So I go to put in my, I come talking to the clerk about it, and he's like, man, if you don't buy this, I will. And some of the other guys were joking around about it that worked there, so they were all like, yeah, this is a great deal. We want to buy the shotgun too. So me against them, I'm going to buy this sucker. So I do my background check. They say I was approved in a couple hours, but I came back a couple days later because I was busy. Came back a couple days later, show them my ID. Hey, I'm here to pick up my my shotgun. I explain the gun, and they have a picture of my ID in the back on the weapon. So they bring it forward, and we're talking. I'm talking to the clerk, and I had talked with him previously. I mean, we had talked about faith. I mean, he has a wonderful testimony of coming off the streets and coming out of drugs, and just a really overall guy. Served in the military. Now he's sober now, taking care of himself and his family. Just a great guy. We're talking about politics and what's going on in the political arena. We talk about faith. We talk about all kinds of stuff. I ask a lot of questions about legal stuff and whatever. But this time he's got a new supervisor next to him that I didn't notice, I didn't recognize, so I'm not saying a whole bunch, right? I don't know. Just keeping it cordial, I guess. And I said, hey, you know, he's about to swipe my card for this insanely good deal shotgun, right? And this guy that I'm talking to, the clerk, was checking me out on my last shotgun, was checking me out on this shotgun. And I said, hey, what are the laws? Now, remember, I'm buying this for pheasants next spring because that's what I want it for. But I said, do you guys know the laws if somebody wants to sell, I don't remember if I said I or somebody wants to sell this to the buddy. Like, what is the legal, I specifically said, what is the legal way to transfer the registration? Do I need to go down to the sheriff's office, or how do I do that legally? And he looks at me, he stops, and he goes, oh, I can't sell you this gun. So what are you talking about? And his manager there goes, yeah, he can't sell you that gun because you're doing a straw purchase. I said, well, what? He says, straw purchase is purchasing a weapon for the intent to sell it to someone else. I said, I have no intent to sell it to anybody else. I want to buy it for pheasants. I have a 20 gauge. I want a 12 gauge. It's $89. I want to use this for my personal use. I want to buy this shotgun. They said, yeah, but you mentioned selling it to your buddy. I said, no. I said, if somebody wants to sell it to a buddy, or if I want to sell it to a buddy, what is the law around it? And they said, well, you shouldn't have asked that question because now it looks like it's a straw purchase. Guys, they would not sell me the gun. I literally just asked what the laws were. They wouldn't sell me the gun. They said they didn't want to get in trouble. They said if I were to sell the gun illegally, it would get back to them and they would be in trouble. And I said, you can't control what I do with this gun either way. And they said, yeah, but now we have evidence that you might. And at this point, I'm like, are you guys kidding me? I've purchased a lot of stuff from here before. I just purchased a 20 gauge last week. I am not intending to sell this to anybody. I have nobody in mind who I would sell this to. I'm not going to sell it. I want to use it. We were, and previously we had talked about all kinds of political things that are going on. Talking about Antifa downtown. We're talking about our upbringings. We're having all these conversations and talking a lot about legal gun rules and gun rights and a lot of different things about guns. And we've asked a lot of different questions. I've asked, can my wife shoot my gun? And they said, absolutely, absolutely. Or, I've asked other legal questions. So he wouldn't. He gave me my debit card back. He puts the shotgun back in the case. Throws my paperwork away. I said, so am I getting refunded from my $10 of a background check? Probably not. And they said, no, you won't. And I said, so do I come in tomorrow? And if the gun's still here trying to buy it? And they said, no, you can't. You would need to go to another store. And I said, so am I banned? Let me be clear. Am I now banned from purchasing weapons at this store? And they said, we're sorry, man. It's nothing against you, but yeah. So not only can I not purchase the shotgun that I was getting because I asked what the laws were, but I am now officially banned. They have my ID and everything. I am now banned from purchasing weapons at that store. Now here's the thing. If this truly is a training they go through and it's truly the law that they cannot sell me a gun in the state of Colorado, because I asked what were the laws, like I was obviously trying to be legal about it, and I'm not going to sell a gun to a buddy, but I was asking what were the laws if I wanted to sell this gun to a buddy. Would I need to go down to the office? I was asking how to legally do it if I were to do it. And they totally took that as me purchasing as a gun for someone else. Now, if that truly is the law in Colorado, number one, that's completely insane. But number two, I completely respect that they're trying to be lawful, because a lot of laws are certainly really stupid. Now, if they were following the stupid law, then they're not the stupid ones. The law is stupid. But if that's not the law, and they're just being stupid, and they ban me from purchasing weapons at this store forever, I gotta tell you guys, I'm not only upset, I'm embarrassed that they would even think that I was trying to do something unlawful. And like they said, like they told me to my face, once you buy this gun, there's nothing we can do about it once it's out of the store. It's in your possession. Whatever you do with it legally or illegally is up to you. And I said, yes, and I plan on using it legally, and I've given you no evidence to prove otherwise. So the reality is, if you want to know what the laws are, apparently don't ask the guy at the gun counter, because they're going to freaking ban you from buying guns. Apparently what you've got to do is just Google it, or go get a hold of the county sheriff or whatever, but don't ask them, because they will just ban you. So luckily, I live in the state of Colorado, and I can get a gun from like any street corner. But I want to let you guys know that's what happened to me today. Super lame, super embarrassing. If you guys know the gun laws in Colorado, when it comes to a transfer registration or not selling to someone and calling it a straw purchase, because they asked a legal question, even after talking about God and Trump and Biden and Antifa and you know, lots of, you know, and probably an hour of this kind of conversation before a gun sale. You know, if they're truly following the law on that, let me know. If they're not, then I've got a couple phone calls to make. If they're following a stupid law, I get it. I'm super forgiving, guys. I really am. But I need to know. That's the video I have for you today. Catch you later. Shalom.